Hey there and welcome to No Recipe Required. Hope you're doing well. I'm Dave and it's Valentine's Day, or it's darn close to Valentine's Day. What I've got for you here is a little a scallop dish. We're going to show you how to make a heart-shaped scallop with a little tomato basil sauce. It's absolutely, it's awesome. Seared scallops are always awesome, but it's the presentation that is absolutely killer. I made this for a girlfriend once. I now call her my wife. It's going to work beautifully for you, for your loved one, for your spouse. Let's go ahead and get to it. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our heart-shaped scallops. This is really easy to do. It just requires a couple cuts with the knife. You want to get a nice scallop, good quality. Make sure it's well dried, and then lay it out on your cutting board and find out if you got that abductor muscle. Pull it off. Then go to the. I like generally to put the kind of the V. Heart is really just right. It's a V that comes down into a point. We almost have that shape right here. You just come up to the top, make a nice little V cut in that top, and pull that piece out. And you probably don't need to, but you may want to just take a little bit off the side to help it kind of make a little bit of a point, and you'll get a general heart shape, as you can see there. Let's go ahead and sear these off. Okay, for our scallop, Valentine's Day scallop, we're going to make just a super simple sauce with it. I've got a chopped tomato in there, I've got a small clove of garlic that I just minced up, and I've got some basil here. This is essentially like a bruschetta type dressing or sauce. You don't even have to cook it. Super simple, but really tasty. I'm going to go ahead and throw the basil in with my tomato and add just a couple tablespoons of olive oil, balsamic vinegar, salt and pepper. Okay, to sear our heart-shaped scallops, it's really no different than any other scallop. You want a nice hot pan. I like to use a non-stick pan for this. The only thing you want to make sure you do is you want to season. I haven't seasoned, so we got to throw some salt and pepper on our scallops, and then you also want to make sure you put the presentation side down first, because that is going to be the nicely kind of seared side. So flip it over. You want to make sure you hear that nice good sizzle, and you don't want to touch the scallop either. You want to make sure it has time to sear and get a nice caramelized crust on the side, well, on both sides, but certainly on that first side. We're going to come back in about a minute and a half. Okay, after about a minute and a half, you can go ahead and take a peek, and you want to see that nice caramelization on the scallop, so we can give it a little flip, get them all turned around, and you're going to go about half the time that you went on the first side on this second side. Then we're ready to plate it up. Okay, so we've got our scallops beautifully cooked. You want to lay them, maybe 2, 3 down on a plate. You want to do something like off-center a little bit. And then we come back around with our sauce. Sauces, you can use almost anything with this. I love something red, because obviously, red, love. It's just the perfect little match. And there you go, with some of these awesome heart-shaped scallops. I'll see you next time at No Recipe Required.